And to MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of Battletech Advance, no, of MegaMek, as we continue the campaigns of the Striking Serpents. And last time, Diamondback is alive, just only mostly. They got pretty badly lit up by an enemy Hunchback who managed to hit them a couple of times, and it hurt something fierce. They almost even captured the Hunchback. Unfortunately, things worked against them in the end, and they weren't quite able to steal it. Mainly the fact that we're max salvage at the moment, so there wasn't enough to take anything on that one. But that'd be cool. Little section, story time with Tarek, the Serpent story. Maybe at the start of the next contract. Was it Shadow Wolf that had the... It's Ginger has the next level waiting. Alright, so today's mission is going to be a little bit different than normal. This was supposed to be a breakthrough tracker mission. I decided I wanted to have a little bit more fun than that, so I set up a bit of a custom mission using basically the forces of the breakthrough attacker with a little bit of extra addition onto them. So what this is a sandbox demolition. So there are 3 locations on this map. There is a communications array right here, which is represented lovingly by just this little satellite dish. There is a fuel dump up here, which has these 4 fuel tanks which explode, and there's a second fuel dump over here, a reserve fuel dump, if you will, which is represented by these. The goal of today's mission is to go in and knock out at least 2 targets with a bonus earned if you hit the 3rd. We have to do that within a certain period of time. Enemy reinforcements are indeed on the way, and enemy forces in theater are actually pretty scary. I mean, that's 3 bloody griffins. I didn't quite realize it was 3 of them. A Wolverine and an Assassin and a Wasp. So, yeah. You don't exactly want to get caught by them too much. There's also this ground infantry armor group over here, which is made up of mostly foot platoons. I'm a little disappointed the AI decided to put some of their units on top of hills that I don't think they can get down of. But hey, I didn't want to place everything manually. But yeah, so we're going to start here and see how much damage we can do. At any point, Cobra, a member of Cobra, can say that they want to pull the plug on it and try and get out. 1 is insufficient, but will be a marginal defeat. 2 will be a victory, and 3 will be something special if you manage to get to them. About to be pissed off Irishman in D-Max space. Wait, what? Who's the Irishman? Turret Tonk. Alright, so let's go. And I think I'm going to try and slip on over here and knock out the communications array real fast, because it's the easiest target to hit. Although part of me also wants to send forces north, see if I can't just, get up here and do a couple of quick demolitions of these fuel tanks, because the fuel tanks are, well, they're only CF1 and they detonate pretty nicely, so I don't need to actually get all that much done over there. In fact, I'm probably going to send Argentavis that way. Argentavis can handle it on his own. I have faith. It might be worthwhile sending him and the Dervish that way. And then I will have the main force try and take this out. Because I think we may want to split up, just so we can hit as many things at once. Oh yes, we also have our friend over here. Lightning Sky, which predominantly... stuff. Don't worry, there is mission number 3 for tonight is a Fox Snake mission where you guys are going to bomb a bridge, which you are involved in, Gray. You are flying a bomber, so I gave you a whole bunch of bombs to, bomb things. It'll be fun, I hope. It'll be another chance for us to kind of test the air-to-air only concept, which is something people indicated that they wanted to see more of, but I don't want it to sort of overstay its welcome, because it is a bit weird. There, that way you'll jump over there in the next turn. Grasshopper. Get further if he jumps, so we'll do that. You only jump 4 though. Alright, yeah, you're gonna go in with everybody else in through here then, because I don't want to get you overextended. The only people who are going to be heading to the north early on are people who can jump at least 5, so that's the Dervish and 1 of the Griffins. The other Griffin will head south. Q Colonel Boogie's march. What? That's what you ask for. Well, with any luck, he won't, die at the bridge, although it's entirely possible that he might. Also, there's field guns over here, in case anybody was wondering. I made sure of it, since You all love your field gunners so much. Do have a target, but it's not in range, although the LRMs also are not in range. Okay. So if his LRMs aren't in range, then nobody's in range. A little bit more light fire. Oh, the Griffin actually got shot at. Oh, that's our friendly Griffin, not our Griffin. So we have 3 Griffins, and they have 3 Griffins. Bridges blow up good. Have you seen British? You have to hit it, though. That's the trick. And the enemy will have defenses all over the place. Plan. Are people moving on up here? Gonna need to move the other Griffin quickly. Don't see anything if I do that. That might actually give me a line of sight on the building. How tough is this building, by the way? Because a lot of map designers like to make their buildings stupidly weak for reasons. CF-15, yeah. Okay, so we just got hit it a couple of times with PPCs. And that'll be great. Hopefully build a Martian and knock things out. Hello, Ip Soldier. Welcome to the stream. We get our dragon up top as well. Can only move a little bit because he started too low. Oh, that's a lot of forces. I don't really want to go through all of them. I just don't have much of a choice. But I only need to barely see one of it, and I'll be able to do something about it. Oh, interesting. What are we looking at? An 11. That's actually not terrible. I mean, for considering the extreme range that we're currently fighting at, and it's a javelin. Bad. 11, 11. We have 11s on you and 10s on you. And if I just tried to shoot over here, do I have a shot on something? Could hit the building. Sort of mass fire and cheese it a little bit. Fire on that. Try and keep our heat nice and chill. Asking about my core 5. Assume things that I don't know about. Still no target for Mav, although that's kind of to be expected, unfortunately. He's a very close range mech. Sure, let's just focus all of the PPC fire on a single target. That'll be the way to go. Yep, we just started these. Yeah, it's already been a lot of fun. We've got ourselves a whole bunch of hero mechs, which we may or may not be able to afford, but we're certainly going to give it our best to see what's going to go on. I'm really tempted to shoot the building. Well, we'll hit some infantry first. Chill them out somewhat. I won't fire the PPC. Again, I want to keep the heat nice and low. And knocked out. I'm changing from 10 to 2, but they're in the open, so up to 4. Wait, from an LRM 10? 10 missiles hit that. That should be distributing in multiple packets, but apparently not. Oh well. We will have to deal with that in other ways, I suppose. The number of griffins crossing this river is a significant concern. Too many griffins. It's 30 damage in PPCs, 30 damage in LRMs. Life becomes very complicated very quickly. As well. We'll probably knock out the Comm Array this turn. Hi. I think I'm going to do a little bit of a risky thing. And I'm going to kick your shins. Because I think it'll work. We're going to start opening up on that building now. I had to watch on YouTube. I was live in New Zealand, so between time zones of work, it's going to be hard to catch stream. Yeah, time zones would be a little bit of a hard one to work around. Because it goes live at like what, 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning? Something like that? Hopefully he won't die. Because that's a hell of a thing I've just asked him to do. Try that PPC. And you don't have a target just yet, but you do on the building. Fire it from range. See if you can't knock it all down. High damage, high low. You're a 10, you're a 12, and you're a 9. Since you're the 9, I'm gonna just unload everything I've got into you. A little bit of extra heat on that one. And you can shoot at the building as well. Again, temperature is a concern. Fire Scorpion misses. Wasp hits the Dervish with an SRM-2. Unfortunate. Scorpion light tank misses. Lots of missing going on, which is exactly what we want, except for our own people. And we've managed to knock out the initial comm array. Lovely. Alright, see if I can't boot him. Nate, you can do it. You did it. Kicked him in the right leg and blew that thing sky high. 4 armor remaining on the right torso, and down goes the Stinger. The Stinger even missed his kickback. Alright, so we're already making progress. Things are being accomplished. So, we knock out our objectives, and then we have to get back to our deployment zone over here in order to get out of here. Objective 1 complete. Yep. 1 of 3. So, let's cheese it. See you guys later. Well, would it be faster to go straight north? Well, they're both kind of moving together-ish. We're gonna move the Dervish last just to make sure I can try and get him out of there. I think actually, yeah, that's the better plan. I do want to make it somewhat easy on my people to get out of here. You just turn and run, maximum speed. Dervish moves last, of course, because the Dervish is currently in a situation where he could get his head kicked off, which is obviously not very fun. Get the dragon into a position to provide long-range fire as well. That could be very helpful. He's left to chase. The assassin can chase me. One, two, three. Ooh. Okay, that's what I'll do. Because I don't want to stop. If I land in the water, I can't jump out of water. So what I've got to do is set myself right here. It's 4 tiles to cross the river, and that'll let me hop across. The plan, anyway. I should shoot that wasp, but I'm probably not going to quite be in a position to do that. Oh no, it's that wasp. EPPC. Still not in range of the fuel dump. And one of the tanks got into range. That's unfortunate, because I can't twist enough to actually do anything to you. Oh, yes. Extending actuators. It's where all the fun is. Into your face and see what happens. It's currently 9:02 a.m. Saturday for you. Oh, cool. How are you enjoying the weekend? And I don't think I'm in LRM range. Oh, I am in LRM range in the field dump. I mean, that kind of takes all the fun out of it. I'm going to declare I have to cross the shield wall. Otherwise, it's too easy. Yes, I'm making this game harder on myself on the fly. Why? It's not great on this one. The Wolverine in the middle of the ocean for whatever reason. I just fire a single SRM-2, I guess. Why not? SRM to the face. Right. So I may have miscalculated on who would be able to see my people and who wouldn't. So we're going to take a few hits on that one. Scorpion AC-5 of the Grasshopper managed to hit him, of course. Bombarded the infantry, which is quite nice. And now you can maybe kick a building in frustration. But the building is kind of protecting me, so I don't want to do that. That should allow my dervish now to cross the river safely. I don't want to get another turn going on after that, but I don't want to go shorter distances. Side down Mark 2. That's what, 3-4 Australians that we have? Which is a lot of fun. So it starts at 8 a.m. Skip church. Hey, there are some churches that start at noon. I don't recommend them because you find yourself in church at the worst hours. It's like, it's the middle of my weekend. It's the middle of my last day of my weekend. Why am I here? Good thing the field guns aren't actually coming for us. How tough is this bridge? C50. Oh, that's a worthless bridge. Ooh, and there's nowhere to cross that river down here except jumping into the river. Interesting problem we've discovered. So we can't go that way. Don't trust the bridges. The bridges can be fine under the right circumstances. However, this is not one of those circumstances. Unfortunately, it would not end well. That dervish is the last one to go, so the dervish shall jump and turn. Of course, flipping the V the entire way. Could you jump across? So that's what I was testing down here. The distance to jump is 5 tiles of water, which means I can't get it across in one jump. There is only this couple of tiles up here, like here and here, on this waterfall, where you can actually do that. Yep, see? So once you get to this river, it's too far to jump across. And if you land in the water, you have to climb out of the water. And that's very, very slow. And nah, it's not great. 6. Nah, I'm not gonna waste a 6 on somebody who's currently 1 on the ground and unable to get up, and 2 would cook my entire mech for no real reason. If I'm lucky though, it would be very nice to wipe out one of these scorpion tanks. Pulse lasers. Large laser. Large laser is better than the medium laser anyway, in terms of raw damage. Alright, Grand Dragon. Gonna just continue to fire PPCs over his shoulder the entire way. Ooh, you've got an 8. Fire on that. And the dervish, there's a javelin he can shoot at. Really, none of them are great targets, to be honest. Mostly by virtue of them, you know, also jumping all over the place. And therefore, there's no easy shot to be made. Pardon me. Yeah, we'll just shoot the javelin again. He's not going to be able to get out of the river anyway. Twist right, thank you. That. Scorpion's hitting my griffins. Stop hitting my griffins. Wasp missing all of his shots. Scorpion hitting the grasshopper. The griffin hit the stinger with an LRM-10, which was quite nice because it crit out a jump jet. So he's going to be slower to try and chase after us. Grasshopper just tanking a whole bunch of hits. Gonna have to get him some protection. Oh, okay. I was worried for a moment. So the friendly griffin got hit by the enemy griffin, which is probably going to kill the entire thing. Because he's got a gyro hit, an engine hit. I thought for a second that was one of us. I was like, wait. We need to install jet skis. Go to depth 2 and cruise. I'm not quite sure if UMUs are actually even available to us in this time frame. A lot of the weirder transportation options just don't show up for a while. Like mech boosters. We're not going to get mech boosters for the longest time, where you can just jump using your legs. It's this crazy new concept. You to one of the crossing points, and you can continue to do whatever it is you do, because that waterfall is the only place to cross. I wanted to save the grasshopper so that the grasshopper can potentially punch somebody in the face, which I view to be a very useful use of our time. Also, we're going to go for it now. See if we can't blow up this this depot up here. Or maybe, nah, one more turn? Maybe. Can I get to you? I can, okay. Let's go say hi with Mav. Mav recently has gotten his level up. Drop packs are available, but I think that's it. Yeah, the drop packs are. Mav has recently gotten his level up, which allows him to be more annoying in melee range. Gives him a +1 to hit, which is quite nice. Fire PPC. Be hit, great. If not, who cares? Grass sharp, of course. Gonna just kindly unload on this. Nice bunch of targets hitting on that one. Could just continue the general long range fire into that wasp, but there might be easier targets. 9 and 11. And the dervish. He's within short range. I'll say that's good enough. We'll fire a couple of medium lasers into that and see if you can't send the entire thing sky high. If it works, great. If it doesn't, we'll have to try again. Here, with the alarms, it's a 10. Ugh. Not working well for me at all. Our Griffin hit the stinger, blew out his entire right torso. Lovely. Couple of light hits going around. Medium pulse lasers from the grasshopper, laying into him. Missed with his large laser and his medium laser. But the pulses, man, they are just frying things up. And fuel tank explodes. Doesn't look like it hit anything else around it. That's disappointing. Oh, yeah, fuel tank collapses due to damage. How many fuel tanks was it? It was just the one. We're gonna have to go kind of crazy on this. Hello, cool cards. Welcome to the stream. He has MPLs. Hey, the MPLs are great, man. In melee combat, he is incredibly effective. I can go punch for 9. I can hatchet for 8, and I can kick for 7. I'll give him the kick. Ooh, he hit the 7. So he was kicked twice, succeeded on both of. Was he kicked twice? Oh no, the assassin kicked us. Right, okay, so he's kicked. Never mind. So he missed. Rolled a 5. Why am I constantly damned by 5s? Becoming a problem. Alright, Argentavis, jump across the river. He's gonna need your help. We have a temporary window of opportunity at the moment. Can I just get some long tom support right here? How many fuel tanks does Cobra need to blow? The entire dump needs to go up. So every single one. So this dump has 4. This dump has 8. Not seem worth it. Little hatchet and the kick is the same damage. Mostly, yeah. Except the hatchet can hit the entire body, whereas the kick can only hit the legs. Dervish, my man, you're gonna walk down in here so you can just sort of multi-target and fry everything. Wanna be great. No, that's darn field guns. Them there field guns, man. They're getting into a position to stop our escape. Did you not move? No, you jump modded 3, okay. Put the dragon in here, because the dragon's quite heavy. Quite a chunky mech. Has a lot of firepower. Especially in close combat, it can actually do quite a few nice and fun things. How far did you move? You moved for a jump of 1. Griffins don't exactly have what you call long range. So, yeah. I'm gonna show my back to one. So that I can walk. Or sprint, which is better. Hello, Corbin. It's been a while. Haven't seen you in a week. Jump to him. I can't quite get to him. Can I walk into a shot? Got it, actually. What's my current range on my PPC? Medium? I can bring it to short, which is worth the movement. So I'm getting an additional minus, which is lovely. Wasp decided to follow me. That may actually end up working well in his favor. I'm going to shoot the javelin again, though. PPC might be a little bit overkill for it. Yeah, everyone decided that they wanted to kill me now. I just have to kind of trust that the grasshopper won't take too much damage. Pulse lasers, medium lasers, just fry up everything you've got. And then the dragon will skip its PPC, so it can just start unloading heavy weapons into other people. Makes roll impossible to hit. All right, so we shall fire into you, medium, medium. Yeah, we'll throw on the third medium. A little bit of cooking never hurt anybody, except the enemy. All right, fire at that. Fire at that. Fire at that. Actually, no. Better idea. You can fire at that, because it'll guarantee heads. You can fire at that. And then in SRM2, fire at that and fire at that. So we're going +5. We have a chance of knocking out three of the four on that one in a single turn, which would be very helpful. And you have a 5, which you're going to unload everything you've got. Wasp hits our Griffin, of course. And ooh, head hit onto our grasshopper. Rerolled with the edge, which is lucky. And then the javelin. Javelin really lit up our Griffin, unfortunately. Grasshopper laying down damage. Lots and lots of good damage. Unfortunately, he's not clustering the way I want him to, because I was hoping for one more hit to the CTR on that, and that would have probably started blowing things up. Alright, so we got 2 more fuel tanks detonated, so that's nice. SRM hit. Oh, one of our LRMs missed? What? He missed a 3. He snake eyes it. Now he's got to hang around for an extra turn in that area. Why? Hatchet and could give you a punch. Be an 8. How about you? Slide kick? 7. Give him the slide kick. All right, so the Griffin kicks the Wasp, and there goes his leg. So he ain't chasing anybody for the next while. Yep, he rolled the snake eyes. Assassin missed his. Grasshopper hit on the right arm, transferred in to the right torso rear. Unfortunately, he didn't hit the center torso, because that probably would have killed the mech. And the Griffin kicked us somewhere. Grand Dragon apparently missed a kick and was kicked, so he succeeded on that. The Wasp is going down because he's missing a leg. And the Assassin drops as well. Lovely. That'll slow the Assassin down considerably. He's immobile and prone, which means he's knocked himself out. Lovely. Alright, we're gonna keep moving. Gotta get to the next target location. Grasshopper will do something with you. I can promise you that. I went through all of that heat for nothing because he rolled a snake eyes. Dragon needs to pick out a target and beat the ever-moving crap out of it. So we're gonna have to wait for a moment on you. You, on the other hand, can just sort of move back here and get involved in some kung fu fighting. Did you move? You did move. Okay, so that the reason why it matters if he moved or not is because if he moves, he can't fire the AC2s he's got for his field guns. So that'll work out quite nicely in our favor. You did not move very far at all. I'm gonna beat the ever-moving crap out of you. And we both know it. Where'd you run? Oh, that is gonna get you out. Alright, I will jump just to get on top of you with pulse lasers. Yeah, Wasp Pilot blacked himself out, so that'll be quite nice. Alright, we gotta start causing havoc here. Fire the LRMs. I don't have the heat for the PPC at the moment. You have a very lovely target picked out, so just keep hurting us a lot. Only pair of pulse lasers in this round because he's got to chill out. Machine gun that heat. And the Dervish, if you wouldn't mind actually knocking out the tank this time. Let's see if you can fail the 1. Time to watch from bed. Alright. Get yourself horizontal. Yeah, accuracy ain't exactly a thing at this range. With Griffins don't exactly play nice at close quarters combat. Fuel tank explodes. Okay, we're down. Fuel tank explodes. So we've got 7 more health on our bonus objective. Growth for the Griffin. Ooh, the Grand Dragon actually took the PPC to hit, which is unfortunate. Boot to the balls. And if you wouldn't mind... This is Simbri. Keeping track of Simbri is a little bit harder now that we just have more griffins. But yeah, he's just gonna start punching the crap out of somebody's back. Oh, that's gorgeous. Alright, so the assassin kicked us, then we kicked the assassin back and hit him. He's down to 4 structure on his right leg. Didn't crit anything important, unfortunately. However, Simbri came in and just ripped the LRM ammunition clean out of the enemy griffin. So that's one of their griffins down. Oh. Wait, did you double? Oh no, that was the effect of the explosion. But yeah. So, Simbri demonstrating that you don't need long-range weapons, and he picked him up immediately.
Core meltdown imminent.
I should get the ammunition explosion sound effect on top of that. Alright, so let's keep our actions moving forward. We have a lot of people to still kill, and we only have so much time to do it. Alright, we're gonna jump so that I can see multiple targets. We're gonna work together. We're gonna see if we can't clean out most of this objective. Poor little wasp. Javelin's making his way across the river. Has anybody stopped moving yet? Nobody has yet. I think they've realized that they're all kind of screwed. I'm allowed to get them into melee combat. Got a stinger there. That's not good enough. Although the stinger actually is standing. Rather impressive. If you can't bait him into trying to get in behind my Grand Dragon. I did! It worked! Oh, that's gonna hurt you a lot. So you're gonna move like so. Ooh, if I do that, I'm gonna get shot in the back by these field guns, aren't I? Did you move? Did not move. So these field guns are gonna open fire. Turn it around. We punched the griffin. We did. The assassin's in orbit punching range. So make sure that happens. I'm a little sad that I can't break contact. Or I can multiply on that griffin. Let's multiply on that griffin. Also gives us a little bit more of evasion. Also, I have dodge if needed. Oh, the Capellan Griffin lost by hull breach. That sucks. Alright, time to get to work. We need to cause havoc and destruction, and we need to cause it now. No LOS, so I will fire on you instead. Be done with you. Hi. Ooh, it's kind of tempting to try, but no, I'm not going to. Just maximum pulse laser. He gets to get all his energy weapons back this round anyway. May as well utilize it. And you didn't move that fast or that far. So I'm just gonna lay into you with a whole bunch of lasers. And you're gonna have to like it. Dervish can. Needs to roll a 4 and a 5. Do you think he'll succeed this time? Somebody have a failure person? Yeah, nobody's died yet, which is helpful. Although, now that I've said that, somebody's probably about to explode. Twist. And I'm going to fire the PVC. If I've only got the one weapon, I may as well throw in the PVC. Fuel tank explodes. Lovely. So that was the one shot that the Griffin made. Assassin missed his targets. Grasshopper hits medium pulse lasers with the Griffin, missing the large and the medium because he can't roll 6s apparently. Assassin getting his right arm critted. A whole bunch of misses. 2 more fuel tanks. Okay, there's only 4 fuel tanks left to go. So we are working on that one. We have to get over to the other side now. So what is this game? I'm not quite sure what's going on. So this is the classic tabletop game of Battletech, where we take mechs of various sizes and we put them into strategic combat. Have you ever heard of the Mech Warrior games? Because this is where they came from. We're playing basically the way to control the mechs instead of actually driving the mechs. We'll drive the mechs tomorrow. But for now, we are controlling them on a 2-dimensional... Well, it's not 2-dimensional. There is all kinds of elevation changes. yeah, Battletech Tabletop Simulator is basically what we're playing. Oh, actually, the way you would play it normally is you would use these little guys, mechs like this, and a beautiful champion. And it's a tabletop war game. So it is hex based, so once I finally actually, you know, make him up and paint him, although I'll probably wait until after I like get a couple more so that he's got brothers in a full lance. They're attached to a hexagonal base which slots into all these tiles and locations and moves around. So our mission today, it's a bit of a user thrown together mission, is to wipe out a communications facility, which we did, and take out 2 fuel dumps, which one is down and the second one is halfway down. Plastic, yes, it is a plastic champ. Thank you. Or the big ones like the Herbarian schemes people did in their YouTube tabletop. Also, a pair of D6s, seriously. Single set, that's all you need. Yes, you can play this entire game with just 2 D6s and your little figurines. So, let's see, where was I? What was I doing? Grasshopper's been taking way too much damage. I'm not super happy about how much damage he's taking. Like, he's down to 20. And he also has an open left torso. That's a pretty major concern, actually, of mine. We'll want to knock out this javelin if he gets anywhere near us, but the Stinger's also in a somewhat dangerous position. This Griffin's moved, though. How far did this Griffin move? Did you just vent? It's showing you it moved. Huh. Drop him behind him. I've got Simbri available to do it. Oh wait, no, this is the melee phase still. I totally forgot. All right, yeah, punch his daylights out. You know, first have the hatchet man hack his daylights out with a hatchet. Grand Dragon can throw some punches this way. Needs 9s, probably not gonna happen. And then some possible weapons fired from this arm. Oh crap, I forgot. So I will kick you because I double kick. Oh, you don't even need figures. You could use coins, but there's more fun to be had if you're actually using figures. I have a 3-inch binder of mech record sheets. Alright, let's see what we actually managed to get done here. The assassin kicked the grasshopper. Of course, we're down to 6 armor on that right leg. That's the problem. And then the grasshopper also managed to hatchet attack on the griffin. So we're down to 5 armor. Physical attacks from the griffin came in. Kicked once on the right leg, down to 8 structure. Got to kick again because Simbri's a melee master, so he gets to double attack. The only MechWarrior game I've ever played is MechWarrior 5. I used to play Mech Assault 1 and 2 all the time as a kid. Yep, same world, same mechs. So, I don't have any other mechs to show off that would be like that. I may end up getting an Uziel. Uziel's probably the next one on my list because I love my Uzis. They're awesome. They're my adorable little murder balls. And one of the reasons why I'm kind of sad about the timing of MechWarrior 5 is Uziels aren't in the game, but they are in Mech Assault. They were one of the medium mechs that had the charge of PPCs that were semi-tracking. Oh, so much fun! And then there was the alternate configuration of the pair of Gauss rifles in the air. I love my Uziels. The Uziel's terrible, but I love it to bits. To be fair, my statement of the Uziel's terrible has to do with the fact that the Uzi in MechWarrior Online is awful because those side torsos are gigantic, and so they're far too easy to crit out and destroy. But I adore my Uzis. And I'm really... The Champion and the Uziel are the 2 mechs I'm most looking forward to being ported into MechWarrior 5 from MechWarrior Online. So... I love them in Mech Assault. Yep, they were my favorite mech in Mech Assault. That's where I ended up falling in love with them. A lot of players, or a lot of people who are in the MechWarrior universe, they fall in love with the Uziel because of MechWarrior 4. I didn't play that much MechWarrior 4. I was mostly 3. Oh crap, my repair bay's up. I gotta shut that off. But no, it was Mech Assault that made me fall in love with the Uzi. 250XL and 2 Rack 5 said, I built that in MechWarrior 5. Or MechWarrior Online. Oh, so much hilariousness. Okay, so yeah, this Griffin lost his leg. He's going down. Grasshopper staying standing, but probably not for much longer. And hey, the Wasp pilot woke up. He's missing a leg, but he's awake. All right, so we got half of this facility destroyed. We've just got to destroy a little bit more of it, and we'll be good. Give me the dervish. The dervish went from being the person who would always move last to now it's one of the mechs that I can very safely move first. So I can see two of them. But what can I say? I'm a blackjack catapult man. Uzil better bushy? No, the bushwhacker is better than the Uzil. It's 5 tons heavier, and it's the bushwhacker. I like the Uzil because I got one in Rogue Tech and it was good anyway. I need to go for a bit. Alright, see you around, Pyro. Your mech is currently in a bay. Champs and Uzils are better than Riflemen. Better than Riflemen. Champs and Uzis are fun. I tend to like mechs that have the same problem. And that's lack of survivability. Oh, you haven't moved any of your mechs. Why? Alright, sorry, Dragon or Grizzly, but your dragon is not expendable, but it's the one that doesn't have the most significant effect. Cool Cards has just subscribed. They've been with us for 4 months. Thank you so much, man. I do appreciate it and love it. Hopefully you continue to enjoy your time spent with us. The Dragon Best Bait, pretty much. Oh damn, they've got more than enough sinking to handle us. Oh, we're not gonna be able to get another melee attack. Not unless he fails to stand, which he probably won't stand up actually. Let's get you bouncing. Let's head you over to the Stinger. Get ready to cover the retreat on their way back. Yeah, you didn't move. What I can do, and it's not ideal, what I can do is that, and hope that they don't have blasters. I'll give me at least the +1. Shoot my grasshopper. For sure. 100%. We're doing custom raid? Yep. You need survival when you can lay down hate and discontent. Oh, did I miss something from weighted? Wondering how high goes the battle? It goes mostly well so far. Valor Griffin must roll 11. Succeeded. Yeah, that Griffin kidnapped. That Griffin's not kidnapped. Do I have a shot? Do I have a shot? Blocked by elevator terrain. I have a visual on 2. Fire that. Fire that. We'll do a little bit of doubling up. I think it might be necessary. Ooh, that's an 11. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. The range is just too far for these little pulse lasers. Pew pew. That's what they do. They're very good at it. You just have super short range if you're trying to deal with that. Hyperextended by actuators. I don't need that PPC to hurt you. I'll hurt you with my mind. And I'm going to focus on the assassin because that's the target that's most vulnerable. Unfortunately, I don't have a line of sight on that one, but I do have a line of sight on that one. So I will lay down some LRM fire. And we're getting a little toasty, so we'll have to save on for the next one. Could shoot you at a 6. Could shoot you at an 8. Could shoot you at a 10. Oh crap, the Griffin's going to be shot in the back. That's going to be painful. Okay. Put a bullet through his head and laugh about it, and we'll be good. Alright, field tank explodes. Field tank explodes. It's 2 of them. And Scorpion hits the Grasshopper, left torso. All saves with the Griffin. We got internal on the right. Unfortunately, he didn't hit anything important. Like, say, all of his equipment. Javelin nailing the Griffin in the back armor. And the Griffin blows out the center torso on the Stinger, so we took care of that. There is 1 more fuel tank left. And why don't you bring the kick? Give him the boot. And you can punch as well. That needs a 10. How about on you? That also needs a 10. Alright, dodge it. Maybe you can get him to trip over his own 2 feet. We did kick him. We hit him on the right leg, which is the only right leg he's got left at this point. And the dragon did get kicked, unfortunately. He's down to 3 armor on that right leg. We gotta start pulling him free. Uh-oh. Round 12. Does anybody know if a standard engine block weighs... If a standard engine block weighs 250 pounds? I don't know the answer to that question. So I heard a while back that MechAssault messed up the lore, but not sure which part. Pretty much the entire thing. Mech Assault, when it comes to lore, is not accurate at all. like it's kind of comedic how off lore Mech Assault can get. So really, just take it for what it is and a fun little romp. But if you're looking for lore, Mech Assault is not the place you might want to look. So. Okay, alright, so Athena Lance has decided to show up. So things might get a little bit dicey here. Hey! It's Sensei himself. So, yeah. We're gonna want to get out of here before Kruger kills us all. Because he can probably do that if he wants. Driving limits.
New target acquired.
Oh, thank you, Corbin. Corbin is back with us for 11. He's been with us in total for 11 months, but he's back with us again. A new Mech Assault could be really cool. It could be interesting. I'd like it if they went more towards lore, but I'm a bit of a snob. Yeah. So Sensei's on the field. So he's gonna cause some problems for us all if we don't get the hell out of here. He's a very good pilot. A very good pilot. Alright, so let's get the Griffin. Because I think Argentavius can take care of this all on his own. Although he still has to get all the way back. LB Soldier, thank you for the subscription there, man. Wait, Corbin gifted a tier 1 sub to... Oh, so Corbin gifted a sub. Well, welcome to the team, IP Soldier, and thank you for the gifted sub, Corbin. Runaway Cobra. Oh, do we have any members of Cobra here right now to make that decision? Because there's one more fuel Bowser that needs to be destroyed, and the only way to escape is through this part of the river where it's short enough to jump. Is 250 a reasonable average weight? That's well, you would probably be the one who would get shot at. Let's see. I don't believe that at all. Engine blocks weigh about 44 pounds? What? No. I don't believe that even remotely. I think everyone that subscribed here got their first one from somebody else. Oof. That hurts. That means I'm not very good at my job. For me, I'd risk the bridge. The bridge has a structure rating of 15. It's not a risk on the bridge. If you touch that bridge, it will turn to dust. That a gas will fires engine blocks at outflow? I mean, theoretically. The Raging Cypher subscribed, so. I think everyone's yes. But did Corbin answer? Run the waterway? At what? A speed of 2? So if you hit the water, then you move it 2, and then you gotta go down, and then you get over here, and when you get out of the water, your movement instantly stops, and then you've got to cross all of this. So really, the only practical way to get over this river is this, which unfortunately brings you near Sensei and his crew. Go to the Prime? Prime is just as good. What happens when you stay and fight? So you're not gonna actually kill them. I mean, they will butcher you right now. There's just too many of them with too much firepower, and there's really only 2 of you here. In fact, I'm a little bit worried about getting the Dervish out. Dragon might have some difficulty here. So really, it'll be you. I'll probably end up, if we stay, what I'll do is I'll jump you in a position. It's gonna take you a couple of turns to get there. But I'll jump you in a position to shoot this last barrel. Corbin's out. He's like, screw this, we're gone. All right. Screw this, we're gone has been declared. Jumping back over here, we're gonna take care of this Griffin on our way through. I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about getting shot by Sensei for a little while, at least for the people who are on this side of the river. But if you're on the other side of the river, you're screwed. Phased retreat time. Jump. The grasshopper is already well too damaged to hang around. So there's a prime. That's fine. See a gas rifle struck engine blocks. I mean, they're shaped tungsten rods, but sure. I want to fight the giant spider boss from MegaSoul 2. But in MechWarrior 5. With Papa Roach screaming in the background. Getting away with murder, man. Oh, everything about that game was so much fun. From the mech jacking to the fact that mech mortars were the most broken shit in game. Alright, let's jump over here. Ooh, actually no, ooh, I forgot just how slow you are in a jump. I don't want to do that because, you know, field guns. That field gun's blocked. That's a foot platoon, and that's a foot platoon. There should be a couple more field guns. Oh, they're up here. Right, you won't have the shot. Probably make that turn then. How good is your rear armor right now? You can survive a medium laser hit, so don't. Still a tier 1? Yep. I don't see why people might get snobby about that or not. Like, dude, it's the same thing. Which is great. Support is always appreciated. Bounce, we're gone. So we're not going to get our bonus objective, unfortunately. But we are hopefully going to survive. If the Flashman doesn't kill me. Oh, that Flashman is actually really dangerous. Because it's the Flashman. Also, the pilot in it is, well, at least nobody's fool. Any sub is a good sub? Exactly. This Griffin man just needs to give up. He keeps trying to stand up and failing. Hi, Wasp man. You stand between me and freedom. So I'm going to just fire a PPC into your face and see what happens. Yes, I went +10. But who cares? I prefer the yellow ones. Obviously, you need the Los Angeles. You are the shot. Gonna fry you with pretty much everything I got. Mostly because it's funny. And then the dragon can shoot down the scorpion to make sure he can't chase me. For 6s. I like 6s. That sounds great. I'll even throw out a little bit of flamer action. Okay, the heat is a little bit much. I'll lob an SRM to his face. Actually, no. I will commit to the medium laser blast. Ooh. He has a much bigger laser, so let's shoot back at me. Mech Assault was Battletech after using some good mind-altering substances. I forgot to say, playing MekHQ last night, my entire 1st battalion and 2nd battalion of my Hurricane Dragons got assigned against 3 clan stars, of which one was randomly made up of 5-star rhinos. That's fun. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. And did you fire whoever got you the contract? Oof. I fire the PPC, I can't punch as much, but I'm not going to punch, I'm going to be stomping on him twice. Don't turn that way, turn this way! There we go. Alright, fire PPC. Take that heat. We're pulling out anyway. Alright, so he fired it. So Harkentavis fires his PPC, hits the right torso, blows that sucker entirely off, and takes a critical hit, which didn't transfer anything. So CT is down to 4 armor. He may want to rethink his life choices. Grand Dragon laying into the driving skills on that tank. And the Griffin taking a couple of AC2 shots, but nothing serious. So let's go give him a bit of a mule kick. The boot. And the double boot. If he survives this, I'll be astonished. Alright, so the Grand Dragon blows off the right arm. And then the Griffin blows off the left arm and right arm? Oh no, then the right torso. So he's not standing up. He's got one leg and no arms. No one's going on after her leg. Go up, Stormy? Wait, what? We got that taken care of. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here fast. Yeah. Oh, the Wasp is standing right on our evac point. That's a problem. Jump! And turn. Did you not turn? Kinda looked like you didn't turn. Okay, you did. Just an optical illusion. The dragon shall also jump down, where he'll be nice and safe, ensconced in this corner. The wasp stayed still, you dick. What do you mean you can't reach with me? Seriously? Oh, seriously. That's a problem. I can still jump across here. Oh crap, that javelin's gonna come in right behind me, isn't it? Yes, it is! Alright, Davis, you're about to get your tail lit up a little bit, so, get your teeth and bear it. We're back up. We have the grasshopper. Because it is really badly worse for her.
All
There's your
systems nominal.
Wrinkle Pick 1222, thank you for the follow. 72 mechs of medium, heavy, and assault weights with primary veteran weapons. Yeah, we came out with 16 survivors with like 8 kills. That was, ooh. That does not sound like you had a good week. Just trying to figure out which is the best tile to try and evade with, and the reality is none of them are good. How many tiles are there? So I'm going to spend 2 tiles on this side, or 2 moves on this side. It's less than ideal. Griffin ejected, so we got that done. So you decided to stand in front of me to stop me. You are a major jerk, but I will kill you. You won't be able to stop me. I'm going to punch you. And Argentavis may not be a tremendously skilled melee fighter, but he still has his tricks. Dragonfell Dragon. Try not. Oh shit. He's facing the wrong way. Forgot to turn him. Try not to die. You may end up dying here, but do your best. Okay, the Dervish took 20 damage to the back. Got an internal hit on his left arm, but is not dead. That will change in the very near future. I could just shove him into the water. That's really tempting. Just push him right over. How bad is your armor, by the way? the breach chances. But no, we'll kick him. We'll blow off his other leg. Boom. Oh no, we hit his left leg and it transferred all the way up to his engine. He's still standing. He's hopping on 1 foot. Jump. All right. Argentavis is back over. At least he'll get out of here. Will anybody else though? That's a serious problem. Give me my grasshopper. Back up. Little slow back up. Reach. Who's the big baddie? Showed up. You're really in it. Who's the big baddie? That would be Athena Lance up here with all of their beautifully colored blue Davian training lance regalia, and their heavy weapons, and their 1/1 commanding officer. So yeah, they want to avoid him. I think the wasp tried to jump. Yeah, he jumped, landed, probably blew off his leg, didn't he? Yeah, there's just nothing left to this mech. The fact that he survives will forever remain a stain on our victory here today. I'm really tempted to just jump up and scoop up this mech warrior. It's like I don't want to take all the shots from it, but it's so tempting. Back it up. Tunes. Mr. Athena Lance. Getting Dragon out of this is gonna be really hard, actually. Oh, it's gonna have to take a monumental effort. Jump. Oh, you will make it down. Okay, good. Whew. That's safety from all that. No, but we got a 2-3. Yes, we did get 2 out of 3, which is a success. This javelin man just will not leave me alone. I will fire LRMs at you because it's funny, and I think it'll kill you. Large laser actually will reach out and touch him. I mean, theoretically, I can't guarantee anything, but yeah, you're being a bit of a jerk there, shooting my guy in the back. You're gonna fire just a pair of SRM2s right into his face. You're also gonna aim for his right leg because it's funny. If I can annihilate every single location on that mech, I'll be very happy, man. There's one tank of fuel. The mech recovery vehicles coming into the field alone will train. Nope, them's the rules. I ain't changing it. I wager 3 of 3. Nope. I set out the victory conditions ahead of time. And I'm not changing it just because you guys came close. That song, almost. Grand Dragon hit. Ooh, good job. Needed a 10, hit the 10. Nice shooting, Grizz. Dervish blew up the wasp entirely. There's nothing left of it. So there we go. It's gone. Didn't exist. That is the deadest of dead wasps. Drop down here like so. Turn like that. That way, you know, he's less likely to get murdered. The Dervish jump. Yes, that is a crossing point. That's a crossing point as well. We're going to take this crossing point because it's slightly further along. Oh god, these chameleons are going to be right on my ass the entire way out. Life is about to be painful. Move there. Make that jump, you'll be fine. I believe in you. I mean, I hope I believe in you. You are technically part of my company. You can start moving forward again. Just gotta get you to the evac zone. We need 2/3 for a victory. 3 of 3 would be a bonus, so we're fine. Yep. 'Tis the way. So what happened while you made dinner? We're trying to get out as fast as we can. Sensei showed up with all of his people, and so it's become a bit of a rout. I can afford the Grand Dragon taking some hits. I mean, I kind of can't. He's pretty much banged up. I'd rather be able to punch somebody with Corbin. And if Corbin can punch somebody, he tends to hit people really hard. Oh, interesting. That's pretty good, actually. You made a good move. I have to admit that. I'll move there, see if I can get something. They're trying to come through this pass here. Sierra won't show us what the Mexican system. I mean, I showed you. I mean, there's 2 chameleons, a Flashman, and a Orion. Wasn't a secret. Oh, and also, you know, his vehicle support unit. Pop a PPC and an LRM to you. We'll go full cook. Oh, just outside of Pulse Ranger. Pulse laser range. Can still fire other guns at you. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll do something interesting to the Griffin. Speaking of, another PPC. Let fly. They're right on top of me. Don't die. Oh god. Crossing this river is going to become a problem, isn't it? Sensei? That was the original version, but we had to up-ton him because you guys all up-tonned. So it no longer became viable. Introduce our big baddies. Our big baddies are currently frying the living shit out of people. I will introduce them after this battle, I think. Oh god, are you going to be able to get out of this one? I hope so. I put a lot of effort into getting you here. Thorn, nail him, please, with everything you've got. Scorpion light tank explodes by fuel. Okay, that's good. We knocked out one of the scorpions. Grasshopper took a CT critical, but re-rolled it. Scorpion hit the dervish. Left arm got blown off. That's not a left arm destruction. That's the critical result of a left arm blown off, which is actually easier to reattach. So that's nice. And the dervish stays standing, but he's no longer got an arm. Oh, the assassin came within kicking range. Or punching range, I suppose is the case, maybe. We missed. But he is now in amongst us, and that is dangerous. You are going to keep jumping to run away. Fast as you can. The dervish has but one move, although... I'm trying to figure out which direction he should turn. Puts my back to a Wolverine, but the Wolverines generally aren't that tough. I want to run around with 4 players in battle armor and MekHQ everyone. That's not really a thing, but there is battle armor, just not in the current era that we're fighting in. It's a little too early for battle armor. That's another 25 or 30 years away from us. Of course, the clans have it now, but they're the clans. Where did he go? I knew you'd do it. There's just nothing I could do. Because I know something's about to happen doesn't mean I can affect the result. Don't think... Well, you do have the range to make it, actually. So we'll do that. See if we can't get some easy shots into his back. I'd say moving up very slowly. Pretty sure it's crashing arrows that do that. I just try to get to bankruptcy. Well, Adder has replaced several mechs at this juncture. They tend to be very expensive to maintain. Ah, yeah, that's a strategy too. Well, that's not one that I want to promote, I guess, but it's what I've got. See if I can't stomp on some tanks. Alright, Dragon, we're gonna have to see whether or not you actually get out of this one alive. Because you're about to get shot at a lot. You see, the Griffin also is out of range, but we knew that was gonna be happening. For everything else. Dragon. Firing that. And now you attempting to hold off. You know, your own demise. But hey! At least there was cake, right? It might be too much. LRMs only because I want to kick with them. Actually, no, kicking won't be affected. Still, the LRMs will be more accurate. And it won't cook me. Alright, hits the Dervish. Griffin, miss. Grasshopper, miss. Scorpion hits the Griffin. Dervish takes an SRM6 from the bloody javelin that we didn't kill. Our Griffin hits their Griffin with an LRM and crits out their LRM10. Okay, now the Dervish just needs to survive getting double kicked. I'm not going to kick this round. I'm just gonna say done. You, on the other hand, are absolutely gonna kick. Okay, Assassin misses the Dervish. The Griffin hits the Scorpion. That's our Griffin. And the enemy Griffin didn't kick us. Okay, so I think we might be able to get out of here. Yes, I'll be able to drop down. We just need to get back here. Mistake. Surviving. This is one hell of a fighting retreat. I know. I'm gonna use the Bombardier until we get a safe refitting, then I'll build the Arbalest. Well, the Arbalest is being built right now, I think. Alright, folks, time to leave. We are out of here. Gotta get back a little bit further and we're gone. An interesting jump that you decided to make there. I'm gonna hold the Dervish as long as I can there because that'll have him take up room so that they can't settle themselves there to try and get across the river. I'm trying to slow them down as best as I can. I just need to get you down into cover with the rest of us. I want to put case in that arm so the tech wasn't wasted. You're gonna have to find half a ton for it, but sure, you can do that. And just make sure that he can actually jump down. Okay, he can. Got an open. He doesn't have an open left torso, but he does have a left side that is very poorly defended. Turn. God. Yeah, they're still shooting the Dervish. Can we get the dervish out of here, please? Oh, yeah, you're at the top of the waterfall, aren't you? Eat a PPC. Maybe you'll take it to the face. And you can turn and try and blow up the blocked and immobile whatever. Sure, fire medium laser, and then fire an LRM-10, and then fire an LRM-10, and make him regret ever being born by throwing in the SRM-2. Because why not? I mean, it'll slow him down, but he has jump jets, so it'll be fine. When a 1-1 pilot shows up in an Orion, you run. Pretty much. Wish we had those Griffins in a good position so they could potentially head cap those half-submerged chameleons. I don't think it would have been very likely. Besides, there's enough firepower that can see on top of this bluff that it just would not be a great idea. Let's see. Scorpion opens up the CT on my dervish. That sucks. The dervish just lays into that scorpion and nukes it, which is grand. But the dervish is going to now run as fast as it can. How's your armor? Show your back armor. It's time to back tank, boys. Easy to take half a ton of armor off. I can't convince these people to keep the armor on. They constantly just want to make it all breezy in their mechs, and I can't tell them that it's a terrible idea. They refuse to listen to me. Well, Dragon, I was not expecting you to come out of this one alive, but here you are. Alive and mostly kicking. Griffin is withdrawing. Nice. Well, since the Griffin's withdrawing, and the chameleons both got stuck underwater, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say that's successful. Hope I can give a little bit of an introduction. We are good. Alright, we're just gonna keep moving everybody that way it doesn't, get us all killed because I don't have it set up to give me the free turn. Enemy protagonists talking about, what did you expect? I don't recall them normally removing their armor. Normally they get more armor when they upgrade to bigger and better things. I mean, 3 tons of armor for the Blazers is just a fantasy. I wouldn't actually do it. I don't know, I've seen some pretty crazy things. Oh, the assassin came in. He wants to try and fight for that last round. He's trying to steal it from me. I won't let you have it. Crap, I can't hit him. He's too nimble. Final round to see if the dervish can actually survive, because God, he's about to get shot bad. Oh, Sensei's kicking in as well. He's gonna give us a final parting fire. Let's see, Orion, LRM-5s, managed to hit with 2 missiles. Alright, we're okay with that. Alright, we won't save the salvage roll, we don't need it. Did we control the side of the battlefield? We did not, because we were running. So yeah, heavy damage on the dervish, light damage across most of the others. The Griffin, ident 39 is completely untouched. We did lose our buddy. I mean, he died walking into water. That was a bad choice on his part. Dragon taking a wound off of that one. The Griffin 1N. Who most fought the Griffin 1N? He went to an ammunition explosion from, oh, Sharp's already got his kill. 2 Griffins that went down. 1 ejected after he lost his leg, I think. Who got that one? Does anybody know who got that second Griffin? I guess I could go to SRM-28. The way of doing things, I suppose. I'm trying to remember. The Scorpion was taken by Alcantavis. Sharp takes up the Griffin and the Stinger. The Wasp and the Scorpion are taken by Dragon, which makes me try and remember who got that last one.
All systems nominal.
Wobbly Pop, thank you for the follow. Kind of want to say that I think it was Mav. It ejected after got his arm kicked off by you. Oh, so it's Grizzly. Give it to Grizz. Alrighty. Not bad, everybody. You're alive, mostly. Alright, let's show you some of who your enemy is going to end up being here. You only get to see some of it because reasons. So I'm going to hide this for just a moment while it loads up so you'll get to see everybody. Alright. So this is Athena Lance. You do good? It might be a little bit awkward for the YouTube people to come in on me explaining about Athena Lance and then immediately going into an air battle. We'll do a YouTube much earlier. This introduction won't take all that long. So this is Athena Lance. Athena Lance is the people who are currently in charge of protecting Lemnos Repair Yard. You guys have been steadily, pushing them back this entire, past several weeks at this point. And finally, Sensei started to take the field. He's driving an Orion KA, and no, I'm not going to give exact information about what that is, but you guys did notice that there was a sensor jamming field going on around him. His second in command is Raphael, and Raphael is, of course, a Flashman pilot. 2-3 Flashman is going to hurt. Exactly. He's backed up by 2 pilots who are currently in the middle of going through it's sort of like a Top Gun school sort of deal. And that's Corporal Bazooko and Simic, both of who are veterans of their own wars and have proven themselves to be quite effective, but they're going through his program to become even more so. He also recently, because, they found out that the people they're currently fighting do not use standard land structure, they're backing this up with a pair of partisan tanks with LRMs on them, so they can output a rather ridiculous amount of fire. All told, Athena Lance is probably not the toughest lance in the entirety of Pantheon Company, but they sure ain't gonna be a pushover. Augmented Lance, exactly. So we're coming up a little bit early on that one. So, Sensei, of course, he's one of the really old-timer dudes. He's been around doing this shit for, like, forever. He trained Psycho, he trained Zeus, who actually runs the entirety of Pantheon Company, and he's probably looking at retiring sometime soon, and it would be really nice to retire to the planet of Beetlejuice under the ownership of the Duchy of Andurian. Sensei's gonna hurt himself. It's gonna be fun. His mech is not the most amazing in direct individual combat. That's not the way he's built. He is definitely designed to support others around him. So yeah. Do you know if the Cougar, Owens, or Mad Cat will be available in MechWarrior 5? So the Cougar and the Mad Cat are both clan mechs. They are not part of the Inner Sphere. They will not be in MechWarrior 5 unless they increase the year that the game is played over past 3049. Now, both the Cougar and the Mad Cat are in MechWarrior Online, and they've explicitly stated you can use any MechWarrior Online assets for MechWarrior 5, so I imagine it's only a matter of time until they port them over. They've already ported over the Thug and a new mech model into MechWarrior 5, so that's possible. The Owens is even further out of the timeline and not even in MechWarrior 5 or MechWarrior Online, so the odds of that coming through anytime soon are probably low. Alright, so we're going to put a YouTube cut here so the YouTube people can only handle so much awesome at a time, and they get nearly an hour and a half long episode, so you're welcome. Enjoy your Wednesday. So thank you very much for watching. I have been Derek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see a notification every single time I release one of these videos. Make sure that you press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.